So today we're going to be looking at some buff banner gameplay on Payload Barn Blitz. This is Highlander format. This is actually my team bonus points match against Land Before Time. This is the second half of the second round. You can see that we set a capture time of 4:26 on 4 capture points. So they're going to have to be pretty aggressive to beat us this round. Buff banner play is kind of tricky. You lose a lot of aggressive potential because you don't have the damage output, with the shotgun. And you don't have the survivability of gunboats. You can't rocket jump out of any situation that gets hairy if you've got a lot of damage already.
Thanks for the aid.
You have to be very confident in your ability to land rockets, and you have to be conservative in your playstyle because you're building toward an advantage. You're not just going for frags in and of themselves, but the frags lead to something. So first and foremost, equalizer is essential for this. You need to get some sort of mobility if you take a lot of damage, so you can get back to the rear and support your team. So you can see I play sort of a conservative playstyle on the flank when I'm running buff banner, where I try to support my other flank teammates and put damage out and build toward getting the right time to have that buff. Trying to get damage on opponents and stay alive. We lost our sniper, so they're gonna start getting on the cart this side. I've got Hugh, our scout, backing me up, but I can't just count on the two of us not getting picked off. And now our demo is down. I probably should be retreating at this time, but I'm still in. And I see more and more people are on the cart, so I'm starting to get the feeling that I should move. Kind of lucky to get out there with not taking any more damage, but I've got 60-70% buff banner, and I communicate this to my medic. So this point is already planned out. I'm going to be up here on the flank, trying to build damage. You'll see several times in the video that I make sure to get a decent buff so I can be up in this attic with 200 after I jump. Teamwork and coordination are key for using the buff banner. Not just for using it, but because your team needs to know that you're using it so they can support you and adjust their playstyle to suit that strategy. And I just barely get away from that mini sentry. And I finally finished charging the buff banner. So now, some people don't know this. You can activate the buff banner and keep it activated by holding down mouse 1 and then let go of mouse 1 when it's finally time to get those mini crits out. So see that's what I've done here. Now that they're reversing. So now I've got a good 45% buff banner, and we're going to have uber advantage because our medic survived and theirs didn't. You'll see I don't immediately get back on the flank. I wait to get a buff before I get over there so I can maintain survivability. I get lucky as I jump in here and I pick the sniper and the soldier. And now I've got about 80%, and I hear that they're on the cart, so I pick the medic and splash 3 opponents, thus filling my buff banner. And I get back to my team and let them know that we have not just uber advantage, but we now have mini crits, and we can push out again and try to get a lot of kills, thus delaying their push even further. We get the call that they're starting to group up and get in position, so we push it. But they are above and behind us. Unfortunately, as I jump up here, I shoot myself. And I'm very lucky to survive this, but the health kit saves me. As does my pyro. And I find myself with 60% buff again, so I wait for the kit. I go back to my medic for heals so I can get back into position upstairs. The spy almost fills up my Uber, and then buff banner, and then I finish off the NG. I see that we have 15 seconds left, so I just pop it. I should stay behind the heavy, but I get picked. But my heavy does manage to do some damage with that third buff banner, and we managed to win the round without losing the second control point. So, all in all, a very successful life as buff banner soldiers.